So we started with the production here at the Amarok in Hanover in 2012. So everything is like from the newest technical advantages that we had to this point. So in this part we are building the chassis of the Amarok. Yeah, I think it was just time for the Amarok to get a new motor. I think every customer and everyone who drove the car just was waiting for it to get a V6. You know, it's just fitting to the image of the Amarok. It's just a strong, powerful car. And everyone here was very excited when they made the decision to get a little more horsepower underneath it.
And you have driven it?
I have driven it once, but only for just a small way inside here. So I couldn't really unleash the power which is maybe underneath it. But I'm looking forward to do it sometime.
What we have here is the bare naked V6 Amarok chassis. A couple of things that are really important. First of all, we've got disc brakes on the back. This truck will do 200 k's and we need disc brakes. What this is also quite unique about the Amarok, if you see where these leaf springs are mounted, most springs are mounted on the inside of the chassis. Volkswagen puts it on the outside of the chassis, which does a couple of things. It makes the handling out of this world, and also if you look at the size of the mounting points for the leaf spring, I mean they're industrial proof. So they're sort of 2 or 3 times what you'd normally find on a ute, which is pretty impressive. One of the biggest disc brakes in its class now. And what you learn about these things and how the suspension is mounted, yes, these things are amazing off-road, and we've seen that through our hunting show colleagues. But what you also learn about these things is they're built for the autobahns as well. If you look at how this is designed and laid out, I mean, it's sort of the supercar of trucks. And if you look at the engineering that's gone into just this, the discs and the suspension here, it's certainly world class. We're going to see the V6, which we can see up there actually. The V6 being put into the Amarok. So as we know, this V6 has come from the Touareg and the Audi Q7, 165 kilowatt. The thing's going to be absolutely unbelievable on the open road, which look, we're all pretty fizzing and all pretty excited about. So here we are, a very rare glimpse into the engine part of the operation here in Hanover. This is the new V6 which is going into the Amarok. So a couple of things about this engine. First of all, it's incredibly compact. It's come out of the Audi Q7 and actually the Volkswagen Touareg. Turbocharged. What's special about this engine, 165 kilowatt. It's got an overboost function in this turbo which boosts it up to about 180 kilowatt for overtaking about 10 seconds. But what's really important is that it's got 550 newton meters of torque, and the torque comes in really, really low in the rev range, which means that you're using all that power all the time. This is the 8-speed gearbox, which is a bulletproof gearbox. So we've had the 8-speed in for a number of years. Oh, there we go, we're off. So that's on its way to get married into an Amarok somewhere and hopefully end up on our shores in New Zealand.